Alright guys, what's up? I'm by myself now. I don't have anyone filming. So, like I said, I waited a day. I let all the oil drain out of it. It's about up to here on this little container. So, I just want to make sure you guys are getting the shot. So I'm gonna, yeah, so we're pretty good. Alright, so basically, I use these to loosen up things very gently, not break it. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this cap back on, and then, this cap back on, and I want to clean the old oil out of the cap and everything, just get it nice and clean, so when the new oil goes back in, you can read it and everything, and just clean all that out nice. And then I'm going to take that carbon choke cleaner over here, and I'm going to spray that all over here and get some of those, some of that grease and grime off. And I'll do it on the other side also. So just take that off, clean the O-ring out nice. That. Put it back on. Blow any dirt off it. And I just stick that back in there. I'm not going to tighten it up too much, and then I'm just going to spray some of this stuff on. And then that should take off some of this crap. And I did get the oil. I had it. It's 10W40. And they say don't use synthetic. It's high performance for stroke oil. So I read online also that they don't want you to use synthetic. I don't know why that is, but I'm just listening to what they say. I actually had that laying around in my shop, so I figured I'd just use it. Because there's no point in just buying the oil when you have it. So just clean all that up the best I can. That's pretty much it. Now, when the drain plug goes back on, I'm just going to clean it off like I do with everything else. Make sure you don't cross-thread this, because that's your engine case. So, it's still dripping out a little bit, surprisingly. Maybe because I moved the bike around. Anyway, so I'm just going to pop that back in, tighten her up with a 17mm wrench. And this is what my oil looks like. It's HP4M. It's from Honda, but I just had it laying around. I have two of these laying around, so I'll just use this stuff. 10W40, that's what it says in the manual. So that, and then I read that also. So yeah, just gonna pour it in there. I'm gonna move this drain pan out of the way. Move this stuff out of the way so you guys can see. It's still draining a little bit. I'm going to wipe that off with this rag. Shake the rag out. Don't get any dirt in there. Let me just check, make sure you guys are all good. Tighten her up. That's tight enough. Now, clean that. And I'm going to get a funnel. Set you guys up right next to it. So you see going in and how I do it. So this is the oil, 10W40 like I said. Putting this stuff in the, if I can get it. That's it. If you want to screenshot that. That's it. I need to get a funnel real quick, and then I'm gonna. Actually, maybe I don't need a funnel. Actually, no, I got these special oil funnels I need. So these little things right here are made for oil. One's big and one's small. Come like that. Well, I'm a Harbor Freight. Just blow out your oil funnel before you use it. And, put it in there. And, crap, it don't fit. That's one problem with these things. They don't always fit. So I might need to just, not use it. Oh, that kind of sucks that don't fit. Because I might spill this. This stuff is like gold. It's got a gold color to it. Let's try it. Try to be right. She's taking it. This takes 0.8. I don't know where that would be. 600 milliliters. This is 800, so I gotta get it all the way down to 200. So I got quite a ways to go. About 100 milliliters left. Alright, I'm gonna try it now. Might need a little bit more because I spilled a little bit, but that's no big deal. That gives it extra lubrication, right, guys? A little bit of extra lube on the engine. Checker. She looks over full. Way over full. I might have done something wrong. Maybe I did it just right. Not sure where it's supposed to be on the dipstick. Because on these it has two different things. It just comes out. It goes to the top of that dipstick right there. So, I'm gonna look that up real quick, right, guys? Okay, I figured it out what it needs to be at, because on certain dipsticks it's certain way, so I'm not sure with this one, but I probably should have done that before I did the video. But yeah, according to my research, the engine oil is perfect, and it'll work itself in once I ride the bike for about 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna let the bike idle. I'm gonna shake it around a little bit, let it get in all the components, and then I'm gonna check it again. If you have way too little of oil, I advise that you don't ride the bike at all, because then you could ruin your engine. But for this, it's alright, because it says I got enough oil, so. But if you thread it all the way in there, it goes all the way up, so I'm not sure. Well, actually, no, I'm sure now. But. So I tightened the oil drain up. Check that one more time. I don't want that coming off. I'm going to put the cap back on the oil. Again, this is the oil that it takes. My oil funnel's back. And in the next video, part 3, or I don't know, this is going to be part 2 with oil change, but in the next video I am going to show you guys how to tension the chain, and I'm going to be ordering a new sprocket for this, I think, or a new sprocket and chain, because the chain is pretty stretched out. So I'm going to be right back, and stay with me, and I'll be right back. Alright, cut her down. Alright guys, so I rode the bike around a little bit. I'm gonna let it warm up, and I'm gonna check the oil now. Keep in mind, when I had it on the blocks, the bike was level. Right now it's tilted to the side. I forgot to bring a little thing with me, so we need to redneck it. I'm gonna use a leaf. Don't advise to do this, and I advise that you always ride with a helmet on. And don't use leaves to clean your dipstick. But, alright, so, it's good. Now let's screw it all the way in. Take it back out. Alright guys, so she looks good. When I just dipped the dipstick in, came up to the first line. With the bike on tilt, it's supposed to do that. And the bike off with it all the way screwed in, and on tilt, it's supposed to be right where it was. So that concludes the engine oil change in the CRF-50 with the Geico graphics on it. So subscribe over here and right here, and watch the beginning of this video right here. I'm not sure which side it's on, and I'll see you in the next video.